After the age of 60, the body begins to operate at a different pace, slower, requiring specific care to maintain energy and well-being. One of the most noticeable changes is the natural reduction in metabolic rate, meaning the body starts to expend less energy at rest. This reflects in energy levels, digestion, and even responses to food. What was once easily digested now feels heavy. What used to provide energy for hours now seems insufficient. This drop in metabolic rhythm is silent, progressive, and often ignored until it becomes limiting. In addition, there is a gradual decrease in the production of hormones that directly influence daily vitality, such as testosterone, estrogen, and melatonin. This hormonal shift affects sleep, mood, muscle recovery, and even the sense of pleasure in routine activities. That's why many, even with proper nutrition, feel more tired, sleepy, or lacking energy throughout the day. It's not just about chronological age, but about how the body is handling its own internal aging. Another important point is the efficiency of the digestive system. Over time, the stomach produces less gastric acid, making it harder to break down certain foods and absorb important nutrients. The intestines also become more sensitive and less effective, which can lead to constipation, bloating, and a constant feeling of a full stomach, even after eating little. This digestive difficulty directly influences available energy, as the body can't extract everything it needs from the consumed food. Faced with all this, many people seek solutions in artificial stimulants or habits that merely mask the lack of energy, like excessive sugar consumption and too much coffee. However, the smarter and more sustainable path is to understand how the body functions in this phase and provide the right elements in the right amount at the right time. The good news is that coffee itself, if used well, can become a valuable tool for recovering energy, focus, and disposition, as long as it gets an intelligent boost in its composition. Functional foods are those that, besides nourishing, offer specific benefits for the body's functioning, acting directly in disease prevention and health strengthening. With advancing age, they become even more important as they help compensate for functions the body no longer performs with the same efficiency. These foods don't just fill gaps, but activate processes that were slowed down or dysregulated, like metabolism and digestion. Among the most well-known are those rich in antioxidants, fibers, probiotics, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds. They work by cleansing the body of toxins, balancing the gut, regulating blood sugar, and protecting cells against premature aging. When consumed strategically, they provide real support to energy, focus, and even mood, factors often impacted in later years. And the great advantage: many of these foods can be easily incorporated into daily routines. Another essential characteristic of these natural compounds is their gradual yet profound action. Unlike artificial stimulants that cause peaks followed by crashes, functional foods offer continuous sustenance, balancing the body over hours. They act at the cellular level, improving how the body produces energy, reacts to stress, and responds to daily physical challenges. Over time, their effects become visible in disposition, sleep, and even mental clarity. Adding these compounds to coffee is a simple, practical, and effective strategy. Coffee is already a drink present in most people's routines, and when it receives functional ingredients, it becomes a true morning formula for body recovery and activation. The right combination can transform ordinary coffee into a powerful ally against persistent fatigue, silent inflammation, and daily wear and tear. This is where the use of a specific natural powder comes in, with scientifically proven properties, which you'll understand better in the next section. For many people over 60, coffee is more than a beverage. It's a daily ritual that marks the start of activities. It activates the mind, warms the body, and brings a sense of well-being. But what few realize is that coffee can go beyond flavor and momentary energy. When combined with certain natural compounds, it transforms into a true vehicle for health. Caffeine, naturally present in coffee, stimulates the central nervous system, improves alertness, and can even enhance short-term memory. These effects are even more valuable when accompanied by nutrients that act in other areas of the body. By adding functional ingredients to coffee, it's possible to create synergy between immediate energy and prolonged benefits throughout the day. Additionally, Coffee temporarily accelerates metabolism, which facilitates the absorption of certain compounds when ingested with it. This makes the coffee moment a strategic opportunity to include natural ingredients that act on disposition, focus, and digestive health. It's a simple way to turn an existing habit into a daily boost for the body. The practicality is also a positive factor. There's no need to change routines or insert new times for taking capsules or isolated supplements. Just a spoonful of the right ingredient in your usual drink to enhance its effects. This is the proposal of adding a functional powder to coffee, a practical, smart choice with results that can be noticed in a few days. Subscribe to the channel. Here you will find reliable and practical content to care for your physical and mental health, disease prevention, healthy habit tips, well-being and quality of life. Turn on notifications and follow our updates to live with more balance and health. Now let's continue. The functional powder we're referring to is hydrolyzed collagen with turmeric and black pepper, a powerful combination for those seeking more vitality and less daily pain. Collagen acts directly on the health of joints, muscles, and connective tissues, essential for maintaining firmness and support in the legs and body as a whole. Turmeric is a scientifically recognized natural anti-inflammatory, while black pepper enhances its absorption. This powder mixture is soluble, has a neutral flavor, and can be easily incorporated into morning coffee. When consumed with caffeine, the absorption of collagen and turmeric's active compounds is accelerated, making coffee an effective delivery method for these nutrients. The goal is to offer more than a momentary stimulus. It's to provide the body with real support to reduce pain, improve flexibility, and bring more strength throughout the days. In just 1 teaspoon daily, the body begins to receive structural proteins that aid in joint regeneration and muscle firmness. For those who feel knee pain, stiffness in the legs upon waking, or loss of mobility, this mixture can represent an advancement in routine. Collagen works from within, restoring what time and natural wear have taken away. Over the days, it's possible to notice subtle changes, less discomfort in joints, easier getting up, walking, and performing everyday movements. The feeling of heaviness in the legs decreases, and the body responds with more agility. And the most interesting part, all this starts with a simple spoonful mixed into the coffee you already drink every day. In the first days of use, the effects may seem subtle, but internally the body is already responding. Turmeric, with its active curcumin, acts directly on inflammation hotspots, especially in joints worn by daily activities or age. Black pepper, when combined with turmeric, increases the absorption of this substance by up to 20 times, accelerating its effects in the body. This anti-inflammatory action reduces swelling and the common sensation of stiffness in legs and knees upon waking. At the same time, the present antioxidants combat free radicals responsible for premature aging of muscle and joint cells. This helps preserve tissue integrity and favors natural regeneration, even with the body at a slower pace due to age. Another effect noticed in a few days is improved recovery after small efforts. Climbing stairs, walking long distances, or standing for a long time stops generating as much pain or fatigue. The body starts to react better, with less wear and greater resistance. This difference in daily physical comfort is one of the first signs that the mixture is working. These changes don't happen by chance. They are the result of constant bioactive support that the body begins to receive from the moment the mixture enters the routine. Instead of just alleviating symptoms, the compounds act on the cause, restoring internal balance and reducing inflammatory processes that have silently hindered well-being for years. With continuous use of the mixture in coffee, the digestive system starts to function more efficiently. Turmeric stimulates bile production, facilitating fat digestion and relieving the common feeling of bloating after meals. Meanwhile, collagen strengthens the intestinal wall, improving nutrient absorption and contributing to a more regular and healthy gut. At the same time, metabolism gets a gentle boost. The combination of caffeine with the thermogenic action of black pepper stimulates energy expenditure in a balanced way. This means more disposition throughout the day and less feeling of sluggishness upon waking. It's as if the body, little by little, starts responding with more agility to everyday activities, even without radical changes in routine. Another observed point is the improvement in mental clarity and disposition right in the first hours of the day. By eliminating accumulated fatigue and facilitating digestion, the body wakes up with more lightness and energy. Many report returning to morning tasks with less effort. Walking, preparing coffee, going out for a light activity, everything becomes more natural and less tiring. This daily impact comes from the sum of small positive reactions happening internally. The mixture doesn't act like an artificial stimulant that creates energy peaks and then crashes. It sustains the body with balance, restoring functions that were slow or overloaded. This brings more vigor, more comfort, and the sensation that the body is reacting better as the days pass. The benefits of this functional mixture don't come from a single use, but from regularity. Including a spoonful in coffee daily creates a cycle of strengthening and balance in the body. It's the consistency that allows collagen to repair tissues, turmeric to reduce inflammation, and the body to absorb nutrients effectively. Without this daily commitment, results may be limited or imperceptible. Another important point is the correct preparation. The mixture should be well incorporated into hot, but not boiling coffee to preserve the active compounds. There's no need to blend or cook, just stir well until completely dissolved. Those who prefer can add it to coffee with a bit of plant-based milk or warm water, maintaining the same effectiveness without altering the drink's flavor. Avoiding artificial sweeteners and excess sugars also enhances the mixture's effects. The ideal is to keep the beverage as natural as possible, allowing the compounds to work without interference. Some people feel the need to adjust their palate in the first days, but quickly realize that the slight change in flavor is worth the benefits felt in the body. Adopting this habit as part of the morning routine facilitates commitment to health. Instead of relying on pills, complex formulas, or radical diets, this is a simple and effective choice. Just one daily spoonful, at the right time, to start a silent transformation process in the body, the result of care, consistency, and small conscious actions. Health after 60 doesn't depend on big changes, but on simple choices made consciously every day. A spoonful of functional powder in coffee may seem small, but it represents the start of deeper body care. It's the sum of these small gestures that builds a solid foundation for aging with more lightness, autonomy, and well-being. The impact isn't just in what you feel in the legs or joints, but in the entire body rhythm. Sleeping better, waking up with more energy, and moving with more ease are signs that the body is responding to the right stimuli. When there's consistency, the body thanks you and returns with more vitality, stability, and comfort in every movement. This type of preventive routine is a silent way of respecting your own body. By caring now, you avoid future treatments, reduce the risk of dependency, and strengthen your independence. Over time, what was just a morning habit transforms into a pillar of health that sustains overall quality of life. If you want to keep learning how to use natural solutions in a practical and smart way, take advantage of the other videos on the channel appearing on the screen now. They will help you maintain a more active life, with less pain and more energy every day.